Okay, so hi loves, how are you doing today? So this is Naturally Happy. So today I'm going to do a tutorial. This look right here, this purple smoky eye with the nude lip. It's not going to be a full tutorial of complete makeup. It's going to be just a lip and an eye. The foundation, eyebrows, and all that's already going to be done. But it is a complete talk through tutorial. In this tutorial, I used drugstore and a little bit of not drugstore products, but the only thing that I'm using that's not a drugstore is going to be my 88 original palette from Coastal Scents. This is gonna be the palette, and the only thing that I actually use, I only use 2 products out of this entire palette, and it's gonna be this black right here, and it's gonna be this champagne-y frosty brown. So and so it's just gonna be this palette, and it's gonna be, of course, this is a drugstore. This is Wet n Wild, and this is gonna be the Naked Truth 395A color palette, and we're only gonna use, I may even go through this struggle. Right now we're gonna only use this brown right here and this pretty cocoa goldish looking brown color. And I mean, I figure why not do a tutorial on something that probably everyone may already have in their collection. I also use this e.l.f. eye primer, so it's not going to be a high-end at all tutorial, because this bad boy right here, if I'm not mistaken, like I say later, I believe it may be, I'll look it up, and when I find out what the actual price of this palette, I'll go ahead and put that in the description box down below. But this one, I think, was like no more than $10. This, if I'm not mistaken, is like $3.99 at Walgreens drugstore. And this right here, you can find it most of the time at any grocery store. You can also find it at Walmart, and I think they're a little bit more expensive, like maybe instead of $1, they're like $1.18. They are also putting these in some drugstores in the Walgreens. I just found I have 2 Walgreens by me, and one of them had the e.l.f. products and one didn't. But I believe they just put this out, and e.l.f. has some amazing products, if I do say so myself. They are very affordable. Now, not everybody can afford MAC, Bobbi Brown, and all that, but you can build your collection and then maybe throw in a couple of high-end pieces here and there, which I do. I do have some MAC. I do have some really good products, Maybelline, NYX, but a lot of my products are because I like what I like, and I'm starting to get into Milani. And I also use BH Cosmetics. I use Coastal Scents. I use all kinds. I use Wet n Wild, L'Oreal, Maybelline. I use the Wet n Wild, the Fergie edition. I use Beauty Supply. I use Mary Kay. So you don't always have to have high-end makeup to get the look that you want. Every single tutorial that you see on YouTube, I guarantee you that you can go out and get a knockoff or a similarity in that exact same shade, no matter what it is. And you may think that it's something different that they're doing that you're not doing. The only difference is a lot of YouTubers on here have been on here for a very long time, years and years and years, and they've gotten really, really good at it. But everybody has to start from somewhere. Everybody starts from the bottom, and some of them are now here. So if you like this video, please subscribe and thumbs up me. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comment section down below. Please be nice with your comments. I am just starting this YouTube channel, and I love makeup. I love doing all sorts of things. As you'll see, this channel will have all different kinds of things on it. But enough of that yibber yabbering and jibber jabbering. Remember, this is going to be basically a drugstore tutorial, and it's going to be with this palette and these items. So, and a little bit more, and some brushes. And I don't use high-end brushes either. Just want to put that out there. I use, I think 99% of my brushes are from e.l.f. because they're very, very affordable. Why not spend $15 and get an entire kit when I can go and spend $25 and get one brush? So even drugstore brushes have gotten a little bit higher. But anyway, so to get this look right here, this is going to be our smoky eye tutorial. Just go ahead and stay with me. Don't forget to thumbs up, like, and subscribe to the video. Now, let's get to it. Okay, loves, so let's go ahead and jump into this tutorial. This is going to be our purple smoky eye, and we're going to go ahead and get started. This is also going to be a complete talk through tutorial. So first off, we have clean eyelids, and then we're going to go ahead and start with our eyeshadow primer. And the eyelid primer that we're going to use today is going to be by e.l.f. This one that I have here, they're only a damn $1. Because we beauty on a budget. And this one is going to be in pearl. They also have this other one here, this one that's in sheer. This is the one that I use the majority of the time. I just got this one today, so I wanted to go ahead and try this out and see how well this is going to go with our makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of that on the eyelid. And we're going to put this on the entire, not the entire eyelid, but especially in the crease and a little bit above the crease. And I'm going to do that on both sides. You don't really need a lot, but you need enough to give you some coverage. And as you can see, I hope you can see that this one actually is a little pearlized, so it does give you that little pearly looking effect. And I hate when things get into the corners of my eye. And then you're just gonna pat that on to blend it out and up. I'm not sure how I'm liking this one because it doesn't blend. I don't want the line, and I see the line. So e.l.f., you may want to work on that with this one. It doesn't matter how far out you go. You can always fix that. It's always about blending. Okay? Now that we have that on, we're going to go ahead and do the upper part, so that the transition color, and then we'll get into the crease, and then, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a brown, and I'm actually going to be using the brown that I really like. It's going to be in the Naked Truth Wet n Wild Color Icon palette, and it's going to be the one that's going to be labeled Definer. I'm not using it as a definer. I'm using it if I can get it open. Well, do they want you to use it at all? Maybe this is why I like it, but I don't know. Go ahead and drop those out of there. So this is the color right here that we're going to be using, this brown. So we're going to go ahead, and I don't have specifically these really good brushes. I have e.l.f. brushes. And to me, e.l.f. brushes work really well. They're not numbered like MAC, Sigma, whatever. So this is going to be a professional eyeshadow brush. And it looks like this. It's kind of fluffy, synthetic brush. Feels really good. It can pack on that makeup on there, and it applies and glides effortlessly. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take it, shake some of it off a little bit. And we're going to go right on the top of the brow. Because like I said, this is a smoky eye. We're going to go up kind of high. It doesn't matter where you get it. We can get that off. Okay. I'm going to do the other side. And it is coming on a little dark, but it's okay. Because remember, we blend, and this is going right above the crease. And although it looks like it's getting in there, it's not. It's in there, but not so much. Okay. Then we're going to take this other color, and they don't really tell you what the colors are on the back of this thing, but this crease color, this really pretty goldish glittery brown, I'm going to take the same eyeshadow brush and I'm going to do the crease. And I'm kind of doing the windshield wiper motion. And if you see my eyes looking this way, it's because that's where my mirror is. And this is kind of a brown. This is like a dark brown faded in. Okay? It's kind of like a reverse. The reverse way that you would normally do your eyeshadow. I'm going to go in. Same thing to the other side. Blending it all the way into the corners of the eye. Now, do one of my favorite steps, which is blend, blend, blend. Windshield wiper motions. And this is where most of that dark brown color is going to come off. The richness of it will come off. Blend, 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 blend like your life depended on it, honey, blend. Keep going. You don't want that harsh line that's right there. You want to blend that bad boy out. Come in. Blend it. Keep going. Okay. And I have a little piece of good old fashioned toilet paper right here. And that's helping me wipe my brushes off. Close that one up. Now, the next step is because we're going to be using this Santee wet shadow. And I know that you're supposed to wet your brush, but I'm not going to wet my brush for this one. This is a really, really pretty purple. It doesn't have the color on it. I got this from JSB's Beauty Supply here in Houston. Maybe it does have the color on it. They just have this damn sticker on it. But it's $129. It's a really, really deep, rich purple. It's really deep, really royal purple. So before I put that on the majority of my eye, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this. Is this NYX? I'm not sure if this is an NYX, but this is in white. And it's a eyeshadow pencil. And we're going to go on from the corner of our eye up, right up into that color a little bit, that crease color. And I'm going to pack it on. Because for those of you who didn't know, when you put the white eyeshadow on, or liner on, even an eyeshadow, a lot of people use MAC's Paint Pot, in ochre, however the hell you say it. When you put that color on first, and then you put on a bright color, it actually makes the color stand out more versus putting it on just on top of an eyelid primer. So again, on the other side, and I like to do my eyeshadow at the same, like simultaneously. I don't like to do one eye first and then do another eye. And I'm not going all the way to the end of my eye. I'm just bringing it up and over because that end is going to be a little bit more smoked out. So then I just go in and I pat it a little bit. And I don't go all the way up into the crease, as you can see, because that's where that grading shading is going to go into effect. And I don't want it to be too heavy and dark. Going in there and I'm just patting that to get that to lay down a little bit. Now I'm going to take another e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, pat it in like this, and a lot comes off of the way. And we'll just pat that on the eyelid. And you're going to pat it in. Pat it in, and you're just putting it right on top of that white eyeliner. And you're gonna leave that end blank. Now anywhere where you may still see some white eyeliner, it's okay. I'm gonna blend that out anyway. Same thing on this eye. Pat, pat, pat. Pack that on. I do already have my foundation on, which is something that I usually don't do. And I don't do that because of the fallout from the eyeshadow. I don't really like getting it mixed in with my foundation. So I like to have a clean slate when I put the rest of my face on. So now this is a really deep, and I'm just going to go in a couple more times and back it on. And I do have hooded eyelids, and what that means is when I open my eyes, they fold. I don't have like a straight eyelid, so I have to kind of compensate for that. Now, and that's the purple. Before I get into the last color that's gonna go on here, I'm actually gonna go in with this blender, and this blender is something my mother-in-law got for me, and it's called Satina, and they came in this nice little case, and they're really cute. The only thing is that they're really short. I'm gonna go up, take that harsh line out, and blend just a little bit. Same thing on the other side. Then for the last part, I'm gonna go in and do a black. And this is gonna come from my 88 palette, original palette by Coastal Scents. And it doesn't really say the names of these, but there's 88 gorgeous colors in here. I think I got this thing for like $9. And it comes with a mirror, some eyeshadow sponges, and all of the nice vibrant colors, as well as some neutral colors over here, nice summery colors in the middle, and again more nude earth warm tones on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and use this black that's right here, and for this I am going to use a different brush. I'm going to use an angled brush, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that's not what Elf calls it. It's another brush by Elf, and it's called a defining eye brush because it has this nice little angle on the side. Synthetic brush, nice and full, nice and fluffy brush. And I'm just going to dip in that black just a little bit like this, and I'm going to go in at an angle, and I'm going to pull it up. Going in at an angle and pulling it up. Just a little. Opposite side, the black on that brush, angle it. It's angled, and I'm going in. Kind of hitting the crease a little bit with it. I'm gonna go out just a little bit more. Okay. Same thing on this side. Go on that crease just a little bit. These are gonna be some really, 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 really dark eyes. So this is not a daytime look. This is a nighttime look. So again, take that same little blender, blend out that harsh line a bit. And then I'll show you my trick to get this all nice and jazzy snazzy. I'm happy with it. Let's see. Flip my mirror over so I can see it from the other direction. Yes. Now we need one more thing other than mascara and whatnot. We need to highlight. So as far as a highlight color, I'm going to go back in my 88 palette, and I just want a little shimmer, so I'm going to use this brown shimmer color right here. And for that, really doesn't matter what brush I use because it's going to be really, 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 really light. But I'm going to pack it on just like that. and go from the arch of my eyebrow right on down. I'm gonna pull that color right down. Do it again on the opposite side. Arch, follow that brow, tail, and that's it. I don't want it too much. Okay. Maybe just a little bit more on this side. Bring it down. I'm not gonna put on any falsies. I just want it to be a very, very, very cutesy, nice, smoky dark eye. Okay. So, because I'm a blend freak, I'm gonna go back in, blend this part out. Now, if I have my concealer, my LA Girl Pro Concealer, that's what I would use. And bam, I do got it. This is in Fawn. And if I had my beauty blender, my pink beauty blender, let me see if I see that. And bam, I do. And to fix this is what I'm going to show you how to do. You're going to take this, it's in Fawn, GC983 Fawn. Everybody uses these. I don't know, I don't really find them that often at the drugstore as I do at the beauty supply. So all I'm going to do is dot, dot, dot really lightly. Dot, 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 dot really lightly. Go up to my tail. Excuse me. I'm gonna take this beauty blender that needs my assistant should be washing it. I don't know why she's not. And then I'm just gonna take a line. Take that line. That's not perfect line, but it's a line. And then blend that out up here. See how different that looks on this side? This side is kind of all over the place a little bit. Bam. Lined it up. Pull it straight up, like so. And then you pat that line out. Blend that line in. Other people use tape. Other people use those under eye beauty things. Easy. That's why I do the eye makeup first and then do the foundation and the contouring, because this is where you clean that stuff up. Okay? So remember, all of this is drugstore makeup, drugstore beauty supply. So nothing is expensive. Everything I think I have is either Wet n Wild or e.l.f. or beauty supply. Thumbs up that. So now we're gonna go and do our eyeliner. And our eyeliner, I love, 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 love liquid eyeliner. I do not like those stiff pen liners. They hurt my eye. So I'm old school, so I like to use this kind. This one is LA Colors Liquid Eyeliner Intense Line Formula. And of course it's gonna be in black. And I like it because it's really, really a thin line. So now we're just gonna go in, and I'm not gonna do a winged eyeliner. I'm just gonna do a really thinnish, I think. I'm not sure. We'll see how it's gonna look. I don't know why nobody talks when they do eyeliner. Concentrating so hard. And I always start from the middle. I guess this one did get a little bigger than the other one. But look at it, I just gave myself a dot. So I'll just go to the other side and bring the metal up just a little bit. Now for the dots, I'm just going to take this eye smudger and smudge it out. And I don't really know how. Elf eye sponge. This is a sponge, y'all. And if y'all just saw, I had a, I think I got it here. It's this eyeliner that's kind of going all over the place in my eye. So, the sponge is awesome. It's a little sponge. It looks like this. Really nice. Kind of stiff. So it isn't, you don't feel like it's gonna move. Okay. So, that's that. Next on is for all luscious makeup plump wet n wild eyelash mascara, and this is gonna be in black. Now I read somewhere where it says you shouldn't pump it, you should swirl it, so we're gonna swirl today. And for me, I like to go from the bottom up, and I'm not trying to make them long and luscious, although I do feel like if I had on some falsies that would actually make my eyes really pop. But I don't want to pop. I want my eyeshadow to speak for itself. I don't want to be too overdone. It's Sunday, so now we have, and that's your eye makeup thus far. Now, what I'm gonna do, because I just wouldn't be me if I stop right there. I'm feeling like it deserves something else, and that something else that it deserves is a pop of color along the bottom. So I'm just gonna take this white eyeliner, the same one we use at the top. I'm gonna go into the bottom of my waterline and a little bit under. And as you can see, I'm making it very white. Very white. And what we're going to do here, that color that we had on the beginning of the video, that purple, same purple. So on the top of my eyelid right now, I'm just going to go down a little bit further. Yes, honey, I look bold. Now I'm going to take this Satina angled brush, and this brush is very hard, therefore it's very perfect. We're going back into our purple. We're gonna dip it in like so, just kind of run it along, and then all you're gonna do is press this into that line where that white is. I have to put it on a little bit more, a couple times. And then you just keep going. And there's your purple at the bottom. Just keep patting it on, covering up all that white eyeliner that you use. Aside from the white eyeliner making it pop out, it also gives the eyeshadow something to adhere to. So this is making it stick on. And I'm seeing it just a little. just a bit more. Now to make the color pop a little bit more, I'm gonna go back in with my Mega Plump Wet n Wild Black mascara. And then I'm gonna kind of clean this off a little bit because I don't want it to fall on my eye. And I'm just gonna go on the bottom. Just lightly, not too much, because we all know when we do too much, things start to happen. Our makeup gets ruined. Or she could put some falsies, some bottom falsies on, and some top falsies on, and that will really make this pop. It will depend on where you're going. So, I don't really have thick bottom lashes, but I just did that to get that white off of there when I put the white eyeliner on. So now, that's the completed eye look. Now we're just gonna add a little bit of lip color, and I think a nude lip would be perfect for this look because we have such a bold eye. So what I have here is I have a NX, which means Beauty Supply brand, eyeliner, lip liner, and Chuko. This is brown. I'm just gonna line our lips, and of course I already have my EOS Egg lip balm on. I never started a makeup tutorial without having some type of something on my lip, because doing all the talking and all that, you don't really forget to lick your lips. So to not just have my tongue hanging out my mouth like a giraffe, I put this on, and then I'm gonna line my lips. And it's not very dark. You're gonna line your lips. And you don't want it to be very dark either way. Go over it a couple of times. We're gonna take this other beautiful color that my daughter actually picked out for me at the Beauty Supply, and it's called Bear With Me. It's N4, and the company is called City Color Chic. So it's a very nude-ish looking color. It has a heart in pink on top with 2 C's on it. And the cute thing about this, of course, is it also has that same logo on the inside, on the top of the lipstick. So it's awesome. I'm just gonna go in, put this in there. The brown, I think, keeps it from being so muted and me looking like I'm ashy. And then the next step is another lip gloss that I got, which actually has SPF 15 sunscreen in it. I don't know if you can see that because it's probably glaring off the light, but it's e.l.f. sunscreen lip shine. Okay. As you can see, this body not even at the top yet. I'm just gonna put like that much on there. That whatever gets sucked back down in there. And it smells good too. This looks a hot mess. Just always wait to fix it. You go under and to line the lip again. And then I'm gonna get my concealer brush that I think I have on this table. It's a flat yellow concealer blush that I use, and this is how I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to clean it up by using this brush. And this is actually an eyeliner brush, but I use it for my concealer even with my brows and on my lips. So what I'm going to do, let's take a little bit of my LA Girl Pro Concealer in 5. Dip this brush in there. So I'm just going outside of my mouth. Just where I need it. I don't need it everywhere. And this part, cleaning it up. Maybe I should have had the darker one. I think I needed the darker one, but it's okay. So we're just going under there and on top, getting that excess off of there, and we're cleaning it up. So this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed. If you really enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions or any positive comments, leave them in the comment section down below. And until next time, my naturally happily loves, I will see you in the next video.